Hello, Frauleins. Welcome back. How are you all doing today? So, might have been a few months, but I decided today would be a wonderful time. It's a Christmassy-ish time. So that's, the most Christmassy of all times is obviously to load people up full of needles. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be continuing with the, 3-year-old series. Where I go around and kill people 10 times with each of the primary. Medic obviously having 4. Syringe gun, Overdose, Bloot Saga, and of course the Crossbow. So I will pop into a pub and I will explain more when we're there. I'll see you there. Well, hello there. Welcome back. So, I'm very happy. The first map we found ourselves into is Badwater. It took me about 5 minutes to get into a game, so not forever, but kind of surprising, I guess. That TF2 took so long to get in, but anyway, yeah. We're playing a little bit of Medic, and trying to do the 10 kills thing, where we are using the primary gun. Early on, I decided it wasn't the best idea to do it with everything, because that would include melees, and that would take 58 years. So we're running around with, the primary gun, and we're going to go around, try and kill 10 things. I don't know if we will. We might. So, let me tell you a little story, by the way. So, before we die, I need to quickly build an Uber. I'm not killing stuff right now, yeah? I'm trying to get an Uber so I can, get myself in a better position. There we go. We've basically got, a dead ringer now for Medic, unless we get sniped. But, yeah. When I first started playing the game in 2011, I actually mained Medic. Might surprise some of you, might not surprise some of you. But, basically, when I joined, I hadn't really played any multiplayer online games, ever. At all. My internet had been too bad. I'd basically spent my whole time sitting programming in Game Maker, because that was all my laptop could do. But then when I picked up TF2, I was like, I don't want to be a dead weight. I felt kind of bad about playing anything that wasn't a support class. So I literally Googled, and I was like, what's the best beginner class for TF2? And a thread that came up was just Ubering straight away. It's not even bothering with that. Basically, the thread was just play Medic and heal good people, and you'll learn. And that was back in a time where community servers were everywhere. So I used to play on a lot of servers like No Heroes. I think North America you still have that, but Europe we haven't had that for 4 years maybe. We haven't had No Heroes servers, but anyway. I used to follow a lot of what I thought at the time were really good soldiers. Looking back, I think they'd only ever played a season of Div 6. But at the time, they all had a million kills on their... I'm gonna die here. They already had a million kills on their rocket launchers, so I assumed that they were all amazing. And they were pretty good, looking back, they were solid soldiers. But basically, we should also take my hat off so people stop shooting me. That's where the snowman hat. No one's gonna shoot a snowman hat medic, are they? No. Look at this face. You wouldn't shoot that, would you? But basically, over the course of my first 500 hours or so, I literally I played on community servers, only. Pubs were just bad. But, literally just ran around and healed people. So as a result, I used to be a decent medic. I picked up a lot of stuff early on that you normally wouldn't for a good couple thousand hours. Quite early on, before I learned to rocket jump, I think I learned how the crit heal mechanic works, which a lot of people don't seem to realise until later on, or if there's a big YouTube video that comes out about it. I'm gonna die instantly because there's one pyro. Maybe not. We'll be fine, maybe. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I ran into a wall there and nearly died. Actually, I'm ending up just normally playing Medic. I don't normally run around and shoot people with a crossbow. You might be wondering, oi, Woolen, why do you have 5,000 kills on your crossbow? What the hell? Well, you see, in those early 500 hours, the only community servers that I would play on were De Groot Keep. I used to play a lot of De Groot Keep, all day, every day. And this is the same crossbow I've had for the last 5-6 years or something. I just used to play a lot of Groot Keep, basically, so I used to get pretty good at crossbow aiming, back when the crossbow was kind of bad, and it didn't reload behind... My Ubersaw's epic! Oh, okay. This Ubersaw I've also had for 6,000 years. Holy shit. Alright then, there you go, go an Uber, whatever. I guess we're just playing Medic normally. It's alright, we can quickly just kill our demo man. Okay, didn't mean to do that. I meant to try and crossbow the Medic. We're gonna have to try and actually use our gun here, if we want to get anything done. Regarding, there we go, that's one down, 1,000 to go. Probably not the best idea to be using the crossbow for this, especially on Badwater when there's all these people trying to attack us. But yeah, I used to play a lot of Medic. So I also had an amputator with 1 million kills on it. That counts as 2. It doesn't count as 2, alright, whatever. I used to have about 5,000 kills on my amputator as well. Why is there a sentry in there? Have you ever played Badwater, you strange boy? Don't put that in there. No, I don't have the strangers anymore because I sold them all off, but I used to have another 5,000 kills on my other one, as well as this Ubersaw. I just really liked playing crossbow medic. I don't know what it was. I always thought Huntsman was a bit boring in bloody medieval, but the crossbow always spoke to me. Because that was the one game mode where it didn't matter that it didn't reload behind you like the flare gun. Like it does now. It's a wonderful change for the crossbow that made it incredibly fun to use. If you haven't been playing for a while, basically, the old crossbow, you had to manually reload it. And by manually, I mean you had to pull it out every time you wanted to reload it and watch the whole animation. So as a result, no one really cared about it. Like, you used it, because it was good. But you didn't, like right now I get to spam, heal, 1, 2, and then I get to spam again, heal, 1, 2, spam, heal, etc, etc. You used to have to do that. You had to fully heal and then get jumped by one soldier who focuses you. But that's alright. We're going to expect this to be a bit difficult. People love shooting medics. You know what we can do? We can actually go a little bit under disguise. We can pretend we're not a medic, and instead pretend that we're just a nice man on his holiday. Saying, oh hello, look, I'm coming to do a checkup with you with my non-stethoscope. That's what we're going to pretend we're like a soldier and we're going to rocket jump and they're like, oh, it's just a soldier. Let's not frag him. Let's be friends with him instead. Why is there a boy in there? Hello? He's everywhere. Yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky, especially with the crossbow. The crossbow's an amazing... It's the best primary by far. If you're not using the crossbow, you are gimping yourself and your team. But when it comes to just angrily shooting people that are in your face, the syringe gun's, like, so easy. Like, you just kind of track a bit like the old flamethrower, but with a bit more deviation on it. Crossbow, you don't have to aim with it. Like, the crossbow, the hitbox isn't humongous on it. It's big enough that you can aim with it. You'll hit most of the time, like our dear milkshake. But it's not so good. Wait, we can get the sniper. Please don't snipe me. Stuff like that is awesome. Like, when there's people in a little window like that, why is there a sentry in there? Where on earth? This engineer is so strange. What is he doing? I killed a demo man as well, alright. I'm not really keeping count. We're on 6. There we go. Medic he's only really going to kill with this crossbow, isn't he? So I shouldn't have to worry about counting too much. But, we need to get rid of this sentry gun. Look. This thing does a lot of damage, by the way. I've lost track of what I was talking about. The crossbow's fun. I'd recommend if you don't use the crossbow, first of all, why? Like, do you have a Australian Blitzsaga or something? Why are you jumping, demo man? I need to escape, otherwise he'll one-shot us. But look. Oh, the engineer's moving. He's moving his... Oh god, they're also capping. I forgot there's an objective in this game. I'm sorry. Well, the round ended as well. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go and find another game. By the way, if you want people to shoot you, this is the loadout to go for. Quadrangular, big ol' arm, big ol' burning hat that's apparently in the middle of your chest. That seems perfectly normal to me. Don't worry about that. Just a normal chest fire. Wait, is that because the hat's, like, not offset? Can I fix that by, like doing that? Oh yeah, that seems to have fixed it. That's a bit strange. I also apparently have a crossbow coming out of my armpit, but, you know, that's perfectly alright. What we need to do is we need to find a nice little scout to heal so we can roll out fast. Not that it matters. You know, it's well. The map doesn't start until the actual timer finishes. Funnily enough, it's a strange 5 CP map in that, like, you know, I can't think of is there another one that has, like, a 5 CP map with a timer? There might be. Like, I don't think 5 CP Gorge does, but, like, there's also the fact that you can just jump over the fence, so it doesn't really matter. It just means you can't cap. And every class that isn't like a soldier or a demo can't really get over there. But, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do the old bonk atomic punch strat, where you use your bonk atomic punch as medic to get behind them. Isn't that right, Gaming Louise? Yeah? Gaming E-Louise? Are you an internet Louise? Alright, you go. I'll pretend to uber you and then actually bait you completely. Don't mind me, Pyro, just a medic. You should follow me into the water, though. Ho-ho! I love being... Oh god, you actually are chasing me. You shouldn't do that. We need to get somewhere where, like... He doesn't... Oh god, he's using a melee weapon. That's my one weakness. Okay, fine, look. Come here, you little shit. Oh god, he's not a little shit, he's a big shit. He's grown up. You're also drowning. Okay, that was horrifying. Oh, hello. We're just a little fish popping out of the water. Hello. How's it going, friend? Oh. He came back to deal with us at the last second. Yeah, the crossbow at close range, not the best weapon. Like, 39 damage is a bit weak every, like, 2 seconds or whatever. If we were using just the syringe gun and just stood next to him, I think we'd kill him in that amount of time. But yeah, at, like, long range, the fact that you can basically just 2-shot snipers makes it really, really, really good. If you haven't played just crossbow-only medic, like, I genuinely recommend it. For a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun. Not, like, you know, a serious... mega gamer thing, but like if you just want to pee around and you just want to do a lot of damage for feeling like for no reason, it's really good. Just think of it like you're getting free crit flares that fly like faster than flares and do more damage for some reason sometimes. Yeah, I think they do like 70 at range. I'm actually not certain on the numbers. I think it was like the crossbow's max damage is like 72. This range, you know, like 54. Ambassador headshot damage, funnily enough, but that's alright. We don't worry about such things. Apparently, it's totally fine for the medic to be able to do 67 damage at this range on a body shot, but it's not alright for you to do that on a headshot, but You know, what do I know about balance? Here we go, look. There's a scout jumping around. Oh, cheeky air shot there. You like that? You like that, Sotley? The sniper loved that. Gaming Louise is a big fan. Hello. You're not Gaming Louise. I know the real one. You're using a revolver. Oh god, it's a Premiership spy. Oh, never mind, he crit me. He's on 5 health. Alright, so we might have been critting people with, like, the Ubersaw a bunch, but to be honest, we're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close to be able to switch up the weapons a little bit. Go a little wild, a little nutty, perhaps. Lead our targets. Aim the crossbow. I haven't really played too much medic in a while, so I need to, like, remember how to do it, but it is coming back to me. The years and years of the group keep. You're such a chasey little boy! What is wrong with you? You wanted that frag. We are going to have to, like, kill him with a crit, and then jump up and down in happiness. Oh, Gaming Louise, always holding down the fort. Don't worry about it. I believe in you. You will find that hat drop. Excuse me? I'm out of hard drive space. Oh, I'm glad I got that before anything important was lost. But yeah, I just ran out of hard drive space. I've got to go and find another server. But yeah, here you go. Top tip for the future if you ever do anything like this. Make sure that you have more than 0 gigabytes on your hard drive. It's probably for the best. But yeah, let's go find another server. I'm a little miffed. We were doing pretty good there, but you know, that's alright. I also apparently have developed a cold in the last, like, 5 minutes. I've just started sneezing. That's horrible. And never again. Apparently I'm the first person in the world to have caught themselves on camera starting to get ill. You know how normally you go straight from being, like, super healthy to the next day just being death? I've apparently... right now I'm just feeling the symptoms build up. It's very strange. But, I think we're, like, 1 kill away. There's an invisible spy. We can get him. We're, like, 1 kill away from getting everything, so we can just melee this boy, look. Oh, wow. Oh, he's so good. Wow, yeah. Oh, no. Poop. He's done it. Yeah, 10 kills with the crossbow. Let's go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's alright. Let's switch off. Let's use the Blutsaga. I used to have also a Strange Blutsaga with like 5,000 kills on it. If you ever go back and look at like my old backpack history on backpack.tf like a year ago, I guess, was before I sold everything, maybe a year or two. You'll go back and see I have a Blutsaga as well, just from when I played medic in pubs. I didn't use the crossbow in pubs, I used the crossbow in the group keep. It goes to show how much the group keep I played. But yeah. Also, you know, the crossbow's been used over the years, but yeah, I used to love the Blutsaga. I thought the idea of there being, like, basically the way I used to use it was, I was, you know, relatively new to the game, you know, a couple hundred hours. If you're getting chased by a pyro, you literally just did this, and you would always live. What? The needles are invisible. That was strange. But yeah, you literally just did that, and you would never die to pyros. You would always out-heal them. You'd always instantly kill them because they always ran in straight lines. And to be honest, it's just fun to use. When the needles render on the screen... Okay, this is maybe an animation bug, but yeah. There you go. It looks like I haven't used the Blutsaga in like 4 years. I wasn't aware there was like a glitch. It's probably a glitch to do with... Thanks. It was probably a glitch to do with the Atrium's view model thing, which, by the way, is not fixed, but I'm alright with it not being fixed. I like the broken view models. I think it looks hilarious, but yeah. Let's go find, like, a silly little spot to, like, hide in, and if anyone chases us in here, perhaps, we can, like, frag them. And the way we're going to know if someone's chasing us is by high-fiving. Hopefully no one comes and acquiesces the high-five. Don't, Pyro, don't! No! Not right now. This is not a high-five. I'm not want to be friends. Okay. 1 high-five. That's alright, yeah. That's great. Go on. Go on, then. I'm just using this to look around corners. Look. Don't worry, man. Where are you? Oh, he died. We just hide. Shh. Look, Bowie Wing. There you go. You're up there. You can have a bit of a heal. And there we go. Now we're coming at the action. Coming to get the big Blutsaga frag. Pew, 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 pew. This thing does no damage at all. And by no damage, I mean it does like a lot of damage. There you go. Look, we just beat the heavy. He had an Uber. This medic's not Ubering his friend. You're allowed to do that. You can Uber other medics. I'd highly recommend it. Oh god, this is single pyro. Just randomly spam. Sometimes do that. It's actually not the worst idea. Think of... I never actually really thought about it, but the new pocket pistol's a bit like the Blutsaga, isn't it? Where you kind of get healing back for hitting just random spam. I know you're meant to use it properly, but, like, come on. When I'm low on health with the pocket pistol, I tend to go... and just see what happens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But, fucking hell. I forgot how fun this weapon was. Like, if someone is standing still, they're dead. Like, if you manage to lead someone around a corner... You can have a Uber, whatever. I guess I am playing medic. Go on. Give him a frag. Give him the booty. There's one pyro pressing his left click. Scout, would you like an Uber as well? You can go big as well. Don't fret. There you go. We're apparently helping the game out a little bit. We're getting, like, some assists or something. This is, like, how you're meant to play medic. Apparently, like, heal people. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah. Let's try and chase an invisible spy. I'm assuming he went here, but he might not have. Maybe not. Apparently it's only invisible when I face this wall. I don't know what's special about that wall, but yeah. If someone's standing still like the scout, they just take, like, a lot of damage. And then you crit them in the face. Poop poop. Poop poop. Oh, look at him. He's a good heavy. He's got his little hat on. He's like, oh yeah, time to play some heavy medic combo. I'm sorry, I'm not using the crossbow. Also, apparently we're, like, spawn camping now. I want to kill that spy. And that might actually be a sniper, but I hear a decloak, my dude. I've played enough of that spy class that I can hear the decloak like 50 years away. I'm fairly certain that was someone going poof poof. Oh, that was him. There you go. Hey, oi, you little shit. That's right. Don't diss with my medic. That's alright. We need to get a few more frags and then we'll be safe. I do like the Blue Saga. I just haven't had any reason to use it, basically. Like, the crossbow's so ostentatiously good, which is a word I've just made up, that's ostentatiously, but worse. Basically, like, if you're not using the crossbow, your team needs it. The crossbow's part of the medic now. It's been part of the medic for the last, like, 3-4 years since it's been good. The fact that you can get range healing is, like, it's integral. If there's your soldier across the map fighting an enemy team, he needs to know that he can have 100 health. If you're having your scout run up to you quickly, you can't stop healing your pocket just to heal the scout. You need to be able to pull out the crossbow and just instantly max heal him. But stuff like that is so cool! You literally just run up to a heavy and just melt him. It's so cool. But it's just, the utility of the crossbow outweighs every possible upside of anything else. Like, the needle gun's amazing. I don't remember if it's actually a real stat or not, but people used to claim that it had more DPS than a minigun. I don't know if that's true. It might be true at a certain distance. I think the fall-off's not as bad, maybe, as minigun bullets. I might be wrong about that, but basically, if someone's standing still and you go poop, 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 they will die in, like, less than a clip. You have nearly infinite ammo with it. You almost never have to reload. The thing is, it fires such a fast rate that you're probably going to hit eventually. Unless a spy trick stabs you. Maybe, maybe not. You can normally train to aim with it as well. Like, this used to be a decent way to kind of learn the flamethrower mechanics. Because the old flamethrower did not match the particles at all. Oh, I've been backstabbed. The old flamethrower particles did not match the hitboxes, sorry, didn't match the particles, so you had to lead. And I used to tell people, like, if you want to just it's not a good idea, you shouldn't only practice with it, obviously practice the flamethrower. But to just get in your head the fact that it has, like, a bit of lag behind it, use the needle gun, because then you'll realise that you have to shoot way ahead of them compared to what you might actually think you need to shoot. But yeah, also the fact that they did nerf the Uber building part of it, but it still does build Uber when you heal someone. Like, that's really good. It used to be that you could build Uber faster with it than the medigun, which was broken as hell. But, you know, the fact that you can still get, like, 5% for literally free. Like, it takes 1 second to pull out your crossbow and heal someone, and then you've healed someone and built it. There's a spy behind me. I could swear I just heard a poof. Yeah, there he is. I told you I mained that class. I knew exactly what you were doing. It's starting to come back to me. It genuinely has been years since I bothered using the Loot Saga, or any of the needle guns at all, really. But it's starting to come back to me. A little bit of memory, a little bit of knowledge. Do you need help there, engineer? You can do this as well to find cloaked spies. Not a classic strategy of spinning around wildly and hoping you kill something. But also, you can kind of spam near things, because it is a projectile. Needles are, you know, they have a travel time. If you want to spam, you can just do this, and it might catch something, and there you go. Pyro taking damage. Decent for spy checking as well. If you want to check it, there's a pirate sniper behind me, but if you want to check an area for a spy, genuinely, the fact that it's fast firing is huge. Ugh, it's just a sentry in there. Poor sniper. Was he being friendly? I can't quite tell, but yeah. So we didn't know if there was a spy in this room. If I'm using anything else, I'd have to, like, jump into all the corners. If I'm using the needle gun, I can just do that. And then I can tell there's a spy. Pretty nice little thing. Not a huge upside, obviously, but... Decloak? Oh, there he is. That was our friendly spy, I heard. Also, the crits, by the way. It does 30 damage a needle. I am not kidding. If you've never done crits needle gun, go do it now. Go grab a friend, get a crit screen, get a needle gun. It does 30 damage. You can literally, with... Like, you can do, like 5. You can do one shot, like, everything. With an entire clip, you can basically wipe a team. Obviously, the reason no one does it is because a sticky bomb crit does the same thing. Or a rocket launcher crit, or a scattergun crit. But it's way better than you might think it is. Like, it's stupidly fun as well. If you get random crits with it, you are going to kill whatever is in front of you, no matter what it was. I think, actually, crit needles used to be the one of the few things, at least, next to, like, the back burner that could kill the old Dead Ringer. They're the one that had basically, like, 90% resistance or whatever. Move. Because it just an obscene amount of damage. Like, the spy would instantly die. He would melt. Oh, look, it's a true fact as a name. Hello. That's alright. Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely coming down with a cold. This is horrible. Oh, that's also horrible. There was just a sniper the moment we turned the corner. I've never once found myself recording a video at the start being in full health, and then, like, middle halfway through, just suddenly being stuffy nose and everything. Oh, hello. You're gonna corner stab me. No, he's trying to get into the spicy spot. Don't get into the spicy spot. That's my spot. Oh, hello. What are you doing in here, you strange little boy? That's not how you quickscope. That's alright. I heard a decloak. Heavy. There he is. That's the noise he must make. Is he going to stair step me? Is it actually just a pyro? Is it actually just... It's just a pyro! What? Did you not see the... Oh, there he is. Maybe it was around the corner, I just didn't see him. There we go, we got him anyway. Thing does too much damage, but in a good way. Like, I could probably walk up to that heavy with a full clip and just go, hey... Vsauce, and instantly die because his minigun obviously... Yeah, he has more health than me, I completely forgot about that. But if that heavy had less health, like, you know, 150, 300 less health, I probably would have killed him, but yeah. Just walked up to him, did a just casual little cheeky 150. What on earth, engineer? There's something wrong with this boy. There's something not quite right there. Oh dear, don't look at the camera, that's a little creepy. You shouldn't be able to know where I'm looking, it's third person. That's odd. Anyway, we need to find some boys to shoot. I found out one of the reasons that my hard drive was dying was because PUBG apparently had like an update of like 8 million gigabytes. And I put PUBG on the SSD so I could actually get into a game. Why are you chasing? Stop it. Go away. Look, this terrifying little boy there just did not like us. And more will be joining him. But more will be going down the same path. That's right. You have to make that noise. Oh god, it's a boy in blue. There's only one thing to do against the boy in blue. You little shit! Why, Bill Nye, if you hadn't have been there? I was so close. You saw it. You saw it was going to happen. You saw there was a big group of people just ready to be harvested. Anyway, I think that's around 10. Yeah, we gone a little bit overboard, maybe, yeah. Let's move on to the... syringe gun. Let's do the stock. Let's end on the overdose, because the overdose used to be pretty decent. Hence why I want to leave it. Also, I haven't used the new Vitasaur for anything. You can, like, build Uber like a shitty Uber saw, but it keeps to you on death instead of in life. I don't understand why you'd want it. Maybe if you're about to die, I'd much rather just have Uber and escape. Spy. Tracking invisible spies, by the way. Like, this is literally a flamethrower when it comes to tracking spies. And pyros. Look at that, 90 damage. People complain about the pyro doing so much damage. It's because you never see medics using this thing. I didn't even see that spy. He just died. Spam the choke. There's a sniper in this shithouse I need to watch out for. But yeah, I don't understand the point of the Vitasaur. I like that it's a new thing now. Pyro's afraid to chase us. Look, a Pyro's afraid to chase a medic. If you have difficulties, I guess, as medic, like, you feel like people constantly, like, chase you and there's nothing you can do, literally just do that. Just get a syringe gun. Doesn't matter which one. Bloot Saga, syringe gun, the overdose, whatever. That's 8,000 people. And just run backward. Literally just instead of WM1, SNM1. Or SMM2, if you're using my script. Where the needle gun's bound to M2, so you always have access to it. It's really good. I'm kind of hoping this shows off a little bit, because I don't think Have I played medic in a video? I might have, for like 5 minutes. But I've never made any, like, medic videos. It's so good. Like, the pyros obviously can still run up to you and just spam and kill you, but as long as you've got, like, a clean corridor, people don't like chasing you. They take too much damage. Invisible spies trying to escape. You have a long-range flamethrower. It's good. I need to kind of keep track. What was it? We want to get to around 24 kills, I think, is next turn. Look, the pyro. He said respect. People like the syringe gun. You see a syringe gun medic going around killing people. Yeah, maybe you're like, oh, he's not healing our team. And then if, you know, get your head out your bottom and, you know, realise it's a Valve pub, it doesn't really matter. You're like, holy shit, that's pretty cool. He just walked up to that sergeant. Oh dear. He just walked up to that boy with no fears in the world. Also, our team's about to lose. Is there a single sentry around the corner? Ah! Did your organ fall out, Scout? No, heavy. Not like this. No! He could save the game, but he could not save himself. How ironic. Oh dear. And there's also a pyro holding down his left click outside the spawn. Terrific. That's pretty good. We did save the day. Admittedly, we fell into a pit, but we got the crit that we needed, so that's alright. Oh man, I was eating! I'm sorry, WA. Alright. Yeah, we need to get 20, we need to get up to 24 with this. Alright. Hooray! I've made a friend! I have a concussion! Hooray! Such a fun class to play. I love Medic. He's good. He's cool. He's a cool character. What's going on, little salty? Thank you. You want to thank you? People love medics as well. If you look at this, I can go around and just like heal someone and say thank you. Look. They'll love it. You go up and heal someone that has a hat and say thank you. They'll be like, oh yeah, let's go. Unfortunately, the rest of our team doesn't have hats on, but that's alright. I'm actually just kind of go over here. Little cheeky stare stab while I get like headshot across the map. How close was that heavy to being killed? Just go back to the Uber saw. I don't understand the Fighter saw. Like, I'd much rather have Uber now than when I'm alive. I'd rather just not die in the first place. But yeah, how much damage did that one heavy take? I think if we were using the Blute Saga there, we might. No, we got headshot. I was gonna say we might have survived. Headshot, obviously, having a little bit more health isn't gonna help with that. What are you doing up there? Get down. Get down from that height. It's dangerous. You might hurt someone. This spy trying to backstab me. I think that spy just decloaked in front of me, tried to be friendly, and then died as a result of him trying to be friendly. But look, we've got a friendly pyro, so that means we can be on the scene and assist. He doesn't know what to do. The medic's using the crossbow, a better primary. And we're not using the Blute Saga, so we don't get health back. I'm starting to realise that the Blute Saga is much better than I gave credit for. Like, the fact that you can just walk up and go tuk tuk and never die, it's pretty damn good, isn't it? Like, just for playing, like, Syringe gun medic. It's a lot of fun. I guess the downside is obviously if you're not using the syringe gun, the fact that you get... What is it now? You just get lower health regen or something? Pretty big downside, to be honest. Like, if you're never using it, the crossbow doesn't have that downside, and also it builds Uber and heals your teammates. So that's probably why no one really uses it. But, if you don't want to be an idiot like this and hurt your entire team's performance by going into spawn, switching classes to respawn, go ahead. Go ahead and use the Blute Saga. It'll be fine. I'm not too sure what's... I guess the space that the stock has is like, if you don't like the minor damage down on the Overdose for some reason, you run the stock, but really, just use the Overdose. Like, the damage down isn't that bad, and the move speed up is actually much bigger than it might seem. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna get body shot. What's the damage down on the... Yeah, it's only 15% down, so it's not that big of a deal. And the fact that 20% movement on a medic, it's not 20% on, like, you know, a soldier. It's 20% on a medic. You're already moving fast. You go... I'm gonna have to, like, show it off when I do get to that point in 4 kills, but, like... It's pretty strong. It would be so much better, obviously, if, like, the Overdose's ability... You got it while you were just holding out your medigun. You didn't have to hold out your syringe gun. But that might make it a bit broken. I don't know. Maybe having medics running around at the speed of sound, got places to go and got to follow their rainbow. You know, maybe those are things that Valve don't want. Obviously... Maybe not the best idea, but then again, I feel like the Overdose is the only thing that could possibly usurp the crossbow. That or make it so that all the syringe guns auto-reload and heal your teammates, in which case, why not, first of all? Second of all, that would be great. Like, why would you... That would mean that there's, like, a reason to switch possibly between having, you know, the burst damage crossbow and the syringe gun. So obviously the crossbow is amazing at long range, where the needle gun's crap. And the needle gun's crap at long range, where the crossbow is good. What was I just said the same thing twice, didn't I? I mean, one of them's good in the short range, the other one's good in the long range. I'd much rather have a Blute Saga against this heavy than the crossbow, you know? Having that health regen. He's not dead! He is dead! And there's one pyro with his left click. He cannot be beaten. Let go of your left click for 1 second, please. I wish to go to safety. This might take a little while. We have to play, because we're on offense, we have to play a little bit more conservatively with our health, I think. We can't just, like, run around pretending we have the Blute Saga and infinite HP. Like, we've actually got to pretend that we're playing, like Beta Scout, where you had, like, the SMG. Obviously, I say you had. They didn't actually have that in the beta, did they? That was, like, pre-beta. Or did they? Did they ever release a version of TF2 where the Scout had a SMG? I thought that was just, like, the videos from before the game was actually released. Go on... Coca. Go big. I don't know why it took me a second to realise how to say Coca. Like, you know, the thing that's in, like, half the hot drinks aisles in the world. A bit difficult, maybe. A bit strange. Also, telling that Scout not to chase us because we have a spooky needle gun. Look. Spooky needle gun. And Demo Man, look. Spooky needle gun. Poop, 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 poop. And also, unlike the flamethrower, it doesn't take into account your move speed. So if I move forwards, it's like it can have a shorter range because I'm walking forwards. I can move around and dodge as much as I like. That means that you can still spy check and stuff. Hey. Does obviously still have an arc, so you do have to aim it. I keep realizing that, like, it's harder to aim this thing than I remembered it being, sometimes. Like, if someone's walking in a straight line, obviously it's easy. You can just walk in a straight line with them. But if they're dodging around in circles, it's kind of hard to predict where your arrows are going to go, especially when, or your syringes, especially when you can't actually see your syringes because of an animation bug. Oh, we had crits and we wasted them. Also, you can kind of spam at long range like this. Yeah, 20 damage. Not terrific, but it knocked his head a little bit. Oh, random crits. Look at that. Look at that from that range. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Obviously, not going to hit all of the arrows at that, crossbows at that range, all the syringe guns. Why can I not say the word in English? Arrow. Needle. Why? Come here. Why? Just got deleted from the game. I could have gotten him as well. Okay, we're close enough. We're close enough to switch over to the Overdose. It'd be nice to get this done as Upward ends, but yeah, Overdose. This has been like a classic. People used to really like running the Overdose, mostly because the crossbow was crap, and it was either, you know, basically the crossbow or the Overdose. And I personally was on the boat with the Overdose. I thought the fact that you could basically, you didn't have to think about using it, like you just had it as basically passive. And I say in the passive in that the old crossbow you had to actively use it, you had to reload it and everything. The Overdose, if you wanted its bonus of running faster, you just pulled it out, and then you had it. You didn't have to think about using it actively. You still had a decent primary. Like, this does alright damage. Nothing too shabby. It's a needle gun. You're not expecting, you know, you hit one more syringe than you might have normally. You do the same damage. The damage down isn't that significant. Then again, obviously, a scout runs into your face. You don't have the healing of the Blutsaga, or the big old burst damage of the crossbow, but still. This is like, if you want something other than the crossbow, like you're sick of the crossbow, or for some reason you don't like it, I genuinely think it's like one of the most fun weapons in the game. Big ol' huntsman thing for the medic that heals your teammates and hurts the enemies and does like 2-shot snipers. What else do you want? It seems awesome. It's like a medic's countering sniper. I don't know what else you could want from the world, but anyway. Overdose, run it. The fact that you can run, I'm gonna have to try and find it. I'm using the Uber source, so hopefully I can build Uber without having to think about it. The Heavy's gonna come in here and chase us, isn't he? Maybe we can just peek in here. Grab a little Uber. Don't mind me. Just grabbing a little Uber. Wait, what? No. Okay, never mind. Look. Okay, look. Okay. You see my pause? I normally move at 320. Now I move at 384. Look how fast this is. Full Uber with the Overdose. I'm running at, I don't know if it's scout speed, but like, if I just want to run around and go poo, 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 just run up quickly as a scout and then escape. And then if I need to, I can just pop the Uber, and then it doesn't matter. I have an Uber. I can run up to the Heavy and go like that. Oh no, he's using the Fists of Laughing Urgently. If you want, you can counter the Fists of Laughing Urgently by just jumping. If you're ever annoyed if you're playing like Ubersaw Medic and the Tickle Mittens Heavies come to kill you, just jump. They can't laugh taunt you while you're jumping, unless they change that at some point. So yeah, if you're annoyed about that, just jump, and then if they crit you, they'll do no damage, and if they hit you normally, they'll do melee damage, which, with Medic health regen, isn't that big of a deal. Doing a little cheeky pre-firing. Oh god, you shot me through a wall! Don't do that. IR King Tiger. That's a little oh god, we're top scoring. Hello. I've only been looking at my kills as I've been opening up the scoreboard, but like, doing pretty solid score-wise. I guess we are playing Medic. We did do a lot of healing. We got plenty of assists. Obviously not the amount of healing that you'd normally want to do on Medic, but like, we've been helping a little bit. Getting those cheeky little assist points as you do. Helping our friends out, but mostly, you know, 30-ish frags. Come here. It's not too shabby. Also, I hate the bloody Force of Nature. I think I've said it before, but like, it does so much burst damage. Saying that as I crit a scout around the corner with like a single needle and he dies to like a body shot. But still, I just don't like how a scout walks up to you and kills you faster with a weapon that isn't the scattergun. Like, I know the scattergun, I know the scattergun's damages. I just don't like the Force of Nature because it does it faster, basically. Little cheeky, little flank action there, Spam Wrangle. There you go, Spam Wrangle. He's the man with the funky Sunbeams hat, isn't he? Sweet. Does he want to do like medic chaining or something? Oh, hello. You've come into the wrong neighborhood, my Look at him, he's just expertly escaping to another world. And then crit me in the face. What is it with snipers and critting? Like, I could have survived that and just normally meleeed him, but Valve decided it was a fun game mechanic to sometimes just die. I don't get why, like, random crits exist by, like, you know, random bursts of movement speed don't, or you randomly spawning with 3 times as much health, you know? Like, it just seems so... Are you randomly doing 3 times less damage? Like hitting a direct rocket and doing, like, 10. I don't... what world were they like, yeah, let's just make it... Let's make it so that if you've got a kill streak, you can get more of a kill streak. But then also people who have 5 hours in the game randomly kill you with a melee crit. It's silly. I don't know. Some people seem to really like crits and defend them. I don't. I feel like once you reach a point of hours, you can't enjoy them anymore. Your fun in your game is from, you know, playing with your friends and enjoying the game mechanics. Being able to learn the game mechanics and become consistent with them. Being consistent is fun. Being able to hit all your rockets is awesome. Being able to hit 1 in 10 rockets that does 300 damage is... It's kind of cool that one time, and then every other time it happens, you're like, well, you know, I also missed the other 9 rockets, so I don't feel that great about this whole thing. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. Oh, don't mind me, just surfing away. Surfing to safety. Is the scout coming back for more? What? Oh, you little body shots with the sniper rifle. Okay, that's fair. That's alright. I don't mind being body shot either. Some people get really annoyed by being body shot by snipers. My thought is, why are you in the sniper's sightline? You know? Like, I was in the sniper's sightline then. Admittedly, I couldn't have done anything against it, and I didn't know he was there. But just for the future, now I'm like, oh yeah, shithouse. Let's just not go there. There's a sniper at the back of the map. Let's instead try to go around left, maybe. Try to bring that NG back from the death. Hey, don't mind me, Vsauce. Michael here. No, I guess I'll just die then. That's alright. Just everyone come back and chase the medic. You know what, small thing I guess you can do, technically. It's kind of like when you play Spy, and like 8 people chase you. If you're playing medic and you get 5 people to chase you, it's kind of like getting 5 frags, isn't it? It's like 5 mini frags, because they're not going to be at the battlefield. My team probably could have pushed the cart up there while they were all distracted. And then also, they're spending resources. It takes 1 man to kill 1 man. They spent 5 men to kill 1 man. That's... You know, as far as I'm concerned, we won the resource war there. This isn't a MOBA or anything, nor do I particularly like MOBAs, but... I'm aware that there's a kind of push and give. Why is there a pyro here? What are you doing back there, you strange boy? Go fight someone. Don't just sit in the corner. Alright. We're pretty close, to be honest, to get a couple more kills with the Overdose. But yeah, I showed off the movement speed quite well. I killed like 1 dude while I had it out, but I hope you get what I mean, where you can basically play scout as medic. Are you a friend? Are you just using... Oh, you're using a needle. Not a needle, the poop pipe launcher. That's right. I even hit him with one there, but yeah. You can kind of play scout. When you've got that full 25% movement or whatever, like the big old fast movement speed, you can just zoom, zoom, zoom. And if you get hurt and you don't think you're going to be able to survive, you can simply pop your Uber, and then you're free. You literally, you lose your speed buff, but you're not losing much more than just a speed buff. You don't do less damage. It's not like the... Blaster for the scout where you lose 1,000,000 speed. You lose like a tiny bit of speed and you go back to Medic's normal one, which isn't really that bad. Medic's normal speed, still faster than most of the other classes in the game. It's equal to Spy, I think, and might be slower than Powerjack Pyro. I'm actually not entirely sure. I always forget these numbers. I always say Powerjack Pyro and Medic are around the same speed, but I think one of them's faster than the other. Not entirely sure which one's which though. Like a scout, foolish boy. Heavy. There's a concept of 3-dimensional space you need to learn. He was so confused. You think he saw the red numbers on his... you know when you get like the red circle around your screen when you're being damaged? I think he saw them around like the left. So he saw them around his right. So he turned that way, but he didn't realise that people can like move in 3D space and be in different places. He's like a cat. He has no awareness of time or space or whatever. You know what it is. Stuff staying the same. What's the word? There's a word for it. Like spatial stayingness. Hey friend. Mind if I just roll need quickly? That's alright. Oh, I hear another boy in blue. You're a boy in blue. You're a bad boy in blue. You're a boy in blue with the fireworks coming out of his ass, apparently. What's up with that? How did you get fireworks? Also, we killed like my butt plug bullets. Terrific. We've done it. Alright. I think we've roughly got 10 kills with everything this game, haven't we? Got a couple of melee kills, but it's roughly the same. Let's switch back to the Bloop Saga for the last like 5 minutes. We'll be able to get it. We'll be able to zoom, 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 frag the cart, get our sweet points, our sweet MVP board that we were all aiming for the entire game, probably. Build like an Uber once. Watch one spy chain stab our entire team, maybe. Anything could happen. It's Team Fortress 2 too. Hooray! We've done it. We've top scored as our original main in a pub. Terrific. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. We haven't done one of these in a little while. Looking as I nervously check to make sure I've started the recording. Oh dear. Well, anyway. Thank you for recording. Thanks for watching. Was that the last one? That can't have been the last one, can it? I think that might have been the last 10 kills video. I can't be right. Okay, that might be right. Was that the last one? That's the last one for now, at least. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. Let me know if you want to see more, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.